Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Thursday, the 5th of October 2023. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1. After a pretty horrendous couple of days, the S&P ASX 200 closed up 0.5% today to 6,925 points. It followed a rebound on Wall Street, which itself reflected weaker than expected economic data. Now, we've been talking about US bond yields all week. Well, they fell on the economic news overnight, and that helped equities on Wall Street and locally. On the ASX, real estate companies, along with tech stocks, telcos and consumer staples, all did best. Westpac led the banks higher, jumping 1.3%. REA Group rose 2.6%, as did Goodman, while Woolies jumped 1.5%. Gold miner Northern Star was among the best performers, up nearly 5%. Another gold company, Evolution Mining, jumped 2.4%, while market leader Newcrest was up 1.8%. You won't be surprised to hear that those rises followed a jump in the price of gold. One stock to bounce today was Qantas, which rose 2.6% off yesterday's one-year lows. The worst performing sector, at least earlier in the day, was the energy sector on the back of a tumbling oil price. By the close, Woodside and Santos were both down around 0.5%. Core Lithium was worst of the top 200, down more than 6%, while Aristocrat Leisure fell 3.7% and Rio Tinto ended 1.5% lower. Story number 2, the Australian Federal Police are investigating a video posted on social media of a hooded man who threatens Independent Senator Lydia Thorpe, burns an Aboriginal flag and makes a Nazi salute. The AFP confirmed that it was made aware on Tuesday of a video referencing a parliamentarian that was posted on X, formerly Twitter, and asked for it to be removed. The account that posted the video has also been deactivated. Story number 3, it's been another rough 36 hours for Qantas. The national carrier has had to contend with a strike in Western Australia and an IT outage in its freight divisions. Dozens of flights in WA were cancelled after pilots from Qantas's subsidiary Network Aviation walked off the job for 24 hours over a pay dispute. More than 40 flights to regional towns and mine sites were cancelled. While this was going on, the airline was struggling with a system outage that hit its freight division over the weekend. That triggered a build-up of cargo, which was delaying international shipments. Qantas said it was prioritising the transport of critical items, including medical supplies and human remains, while the transport of perishable items, such as fruit and flowers, were given less importance. And then, today, strong winds cancelled almost 100 flights in Sydney. Of course, that affected all the carriers. Story number 4, the fallout from the Qantas public relations disaster of recent weeks is hitting other big corporates, with an influential proxy advisor saying shareholders should vote against a Telstra director, who's also on the Qantas board, for her failures at the national carrier. Telstra's investors should vote against the re-election of Maxine Brenner to the Telecommunications Group's board because of material failures in her oversight at Qantas, according to Institutional Shareholder Services. Ms. Brenner is also a director at Woolworths and Origin Energy. The advisory's report to shareholders notes there have been material failures of governance, board and risk oversight and fiduciary duties at Qantas, where Brenner has been a director since August 2013. ISS notes legal action launched by the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission over the airline selling tickets on cancelled flights, the High Court ruling on the illegal firing of 1,700 workers during the pandemic, and problematic pay practices are all part of its decision. And story number 5, retailers in the United States are concerned about the growing popularity of appetite-suppressing medications hurting profitability. Retail giant Walmart said it's already seeing an impact on shopping demand from people taking diabetes drugs and other similar medications, according to a report on Bloomberg. Walmart is studying changes in sales patterns using anonymized data. It can look at people that purchase the drugs and compare their shopping habits to those who don't purchase the drugs. People on the medication are buying less calories, basically. Earlier this week, the CEO of the maker of Pringles and Cheez-Its said the company is also studying the potential impact from dietary drugs. That's it for the afternoon report for Thursday, the 5th of October, 2023. Michael Thompson and I will be back tomorrow morning with a Friday edition of Fear and Greed Business News. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.